In this tutorial, I will show you how to set up your Google Chrome browser homepage and show all the different options for the homepage, whether it be the default Google tab homepage, a specific website you might want, how to set up multiple pages when you start up your Google Chrome browser, and how to make the Google Chrome browser pick up where you left off the last time you used the browser. Now, I made this tutorial with seniors in mind, but anyone can benefit and learn from this video. If you find the videos a little bit too slow for your liking, you can always go down to the bottom right of the video and click on the settings icon right here. Once that's open, you can click on the playback speed, and you can see there's different speeds you can play the video back at. You can go up to 2 times the speed of the video. And now that I've shown you that, we can get right into setting up your Google Chrome browser homepage. To start, go over to Google Chrome and double click. And you can see that it opens up to a Google Chrome tab. It's not actually the home page, so if you open up more tabs, they look exactly the same, but it's using the Google Chrome tab as your home page right now. To make any changes, we want to go over to the right-hand side where the 3 dots are and click on that. A list will pop up with a whole bunch of options, but you can ignore them all right now except for settings at the bottom. So click on where it says settings, and once you do, the screen will change and it'll have a list on the left hand side, and you want to go over to that list and you want to ignore everything except where it says on startup. So click on that, and now you can see that we have these 3 options in the center right here. Open the new tab page, which is what it is by default. Below that you have continue where you left off if you have a bunch of tabs open and you close the browser. And the third one is open a specific page or set of pages. But I'll show you again on the open new tab page, which it is set up by default. If we go over to the right and X out the browser, and now that it's closed, we're going to go all the way back over and we're going to double click on Google Chrome again and open it back up. And as you can see, it's the regular Google Chrome tab used as the home page, but let's go over to the 3 dots on the right hand side again. Once this opens up, remember to go down and click on the settings and scroll over to the left hand side and click on startup. And of the 3 options, we're going to go down to open a specific page or set of pages. When we click on it, you see you can add a new page, you can use current pages you've got open, and right below that it's got launch Chrome when Windows starts. I always leave it off, no need for Chrome to start when Windows starts up. So we're going to click on add a new page, and this box opens up and you can type in the website. So I'm going to use Facebook as an example. So you just type in facebook.com and click add. And now you can see that there's Facebook right there that'll open up. Now there's 3 dots on the right hand side. Click on that and that opens it up and you can edit. So if you typed it in wrong and you see it's not opening properly, you can edit it. But I'll just click cancel. But also if you don't want that anymore, you can just click remove. So it defaults back to the new tab page. But let's go in and we'll add Facebook again. So type in facebook.com for example, and we'll click add. Now let's close down the browser. We have to close down the browser and reopen it again just to see our changes. So go over and open it back up. And you can see now that the home page is Facebook. But let's go back to the 3 dots. And remember, always go down, click on settings, and then go over and click on startup. Now let's add another page to the startup along with Facebook. So click on add new page, and another example I'm going to use right now is Instagram. Everybody loves Instagram. So we're going to click on add, and again we're going to close down the browser. As I said, we have to close it down and reopen it every time to see the changes. So go over and double click on Google Chrome. So now we have Facebook because it was first in line. It's the first one that pops up. And the second tab is Instagram. So Facebook and Instagram. So let's go even further and let's add another one because it's pretty much unlimited on what you can add for the pages to start up. So we'll go over again, add a page. And this time I'm just going to type in gmail.com. So we do that, click add, again, close down the browser, open it back up again. And you can see in order, it's Facebook, it's Instagram, and it's Gmail. But the Gmail it's not where you type in your password. You see over here, you have to click on sign in. So when I click on that, it's going to have a whole bunch of characters and letters and numbers at the top right there. So what we're going to do is we're going to copy and paste that because we want to get right to being able to log in. So right click on it and then click copy. And then we're going to go over to the three dots on the right hand side. Then we're going to go all the way down to settings again, as per usual. And then we're going to open on startup. And this time on the Gmail, we're going to click on edit. So we're going to left click where it says the Gmail, and we're going to drag it over. And then while it's highlighted, we're going to right click, and then we're going to click paste. We're going to paste in all those long characters and letters right there. So it goes right to the login screen. So we're going to click save. And you can see right now it's got all the different information. So again, we have to close this down and then go over and then open Google Chrome back up again. And you can see it's got our three tabs right there, Facebook, Instagram, and now the Gmail. You can see it's that long string of characters and numbers, and we go right into the login. So you can log into your Gmail. Now, if I go back over to the three dots, as always, and click settings, and then go back to on startup, we've got our three tabs that are opening right now. We'll leave them right there, but we're going to select option number 2, where it's pick up where you left off. So we'll select that, and you can see I've got the settings tab along with the other tabs here, and we'll go close down Google Chrome, and as always, we'll open it back up. And once it opens, you can see that we're right where we left off in the settings with the other three tabs that we had before. And I'll show you another example of continuing where you left off when you close the browser, just so you don't think you have to have the settings tab open all the time. So I'm just searching Google Maps, and then when I click on it, I've got Google Maps and I've got the other tabs. So let's close the browser down again and then open it back up. And then you can see I've got all 4 tabs. I got Google Maps, I got the Gmail, I've got the Instagram, and I've got Facebook. And if you want to get rid of all these tabs and just go back to the default, just click on the 3 dots again, go down to settings, open up on startup, and then just click the first option, just open new tab as page. And once you click on it, it'll go back to the default. So again, close it out and open Google Chrome back up. And you can see where it's square one, back where we started. Open a new tab, looks identical because it's the Google Chrome tab. Now there's one last thing that I wanted to show you. If we go back down to settings and we go into on startup, I'm going to go to open a specific page or set of pages, and you can see I've got my 3 pages or websites right here, and I'm going to remove each of them. And once I do, it's going to default back to open the new tab page. But I'm going to go back down again and I'm going to add a new page. I'm going to type in google.com, and I just want to show you the difference between google.com as a home page and the Google tab. So again, let's close everything down and then open it back up. And you can see right here, it says google.com. And if you go down to the left, you can see that it's got a couple options there. It's got Google right here. You've got the Google search right here. And along the right hand side, you've got like sign in. But if I click and add a new tab, you can see it's slightly different. It doesn't say anything in the address bar. There's no options down here. It still says Google right down here, but then you've got the added little shortcuts you can have right here. And if you go over to the right, there's no sign in option. So you can see that the Google tab is actually different than the google.com homepage. So I just wanted to show you the difference. Some people get confused by that. That's it for this video. Feel free to leave any comments or questions on this video in the comments section. You can also leave suggestions and what I should cover in future videos or how I can make these videos better. Please leave a like and subscribe if you found this video helpful, and check out some of my other videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.